Tommyinnit destroys Logan Paul in a brutal Twitter takedown. You won't believe what happened next. This all started when Logan started getting hate from the product Lunchly. That is basically a ripoff of Lunchables, and Tommyinnit posted this on X. Simply saying that he's done in a picture of Logan promoting Prime during a segment of his podcast talking about Gaza, which Tommy did not like. And Logan did his Logan thing that he always does. He replied in the dumbest way possible. He shared a private message from him and Tommy. And Logan replied saying this, that offline glaze though, laugh face emoji, sharing a private messages between them. Tommy says, destroy him, Logan, you have Tommyinnit's full faith, referring to the Dylan Danis fight where he beat Dylan Danis, and he said thank you. And then he's trying to call him. It seems like he was honestly just trying to have a conversation, like a friendly conversation you would with someone, and then he completely ignores him here, and then 4 days later he replies to him here. So Logan just shows him being a terrible person. So Logan refers to the offline glaze, but Logan literally had Tommyinnit on his podcast 3 years ago, so that's probably when Tommy got his phone number. And then Logan continues to glaze him during the podcast, and he said this.
I don't know. Everyone's pretty. If people, I'm just a guy that makes videos. You know, who cares?
Yo, nah, bro. You're famous as. You're like one of UK's.
No,
yeah, you
wanky. When I'm in the pub, all the 40-year-olds, none of them give a shit about me. I just make videos. Everyone's pretty cool.
Not quite. I'm a 40-year-old. I give a shit about you.
Oh, well, Mike. Thank you, Mike. You know, you never stop to flatter me.
I think that Mike has something in his gene pool that makes him glaze up to everyone that's around him. If they have bigger numbers than him on social media, he will glaze them to the max. That's why he's Logan's sidekick, and he will forever be in his shadow. And he did the same thing to Tommy. Logan, during the same podcast, he even asked Tommy for advice, which he was 17 at the time, and Logan was about 29 years old, which is crazy.
If you had to give me one piece of advice right now, I'm 9 years older than you, what would it be?
You know when you're doing things, I think it might not be an American trait, but the thing I've noticed is a lot of people go like, right, I want to spend the next 5 years working really hard, and then I'm gonna go be happy and live in LA. I think you should. I'm gonna get philosophical on you.
Sure.
I don't know. My philosophy is like, it doesn't matter about what shit you're doing. You got to be happy.
In that clip there, you can see Logan's like desperately, like he actually wants his advice. For him to sit there and then act like he's not had relationships with Tommyinnit and treat him like he's just a nobody, it makes no sense because he obviously has his phone number. He literally was asking this 17-year-old for advice 3 years ago. So he's looking for something, a new perspective from this person. So he obviously wouldn't validate his opinion having him on his podcast. And just Logan being a scummy person overall is obviously that he just uses people at this point. And I can't imagine his relationship with KSI and mrbeast with the Lunchly product. It just seems like he's gonna use them too, and it's probably gonna come out in a couple years that they have drama or something like that. I wouldn't really be surprised. So Logan continued to post private messages that they had between each other, but Tommy says, why do you keep posting private messages of me being kind to you? Are you stupid? Which honestly, I'm not surprised that Logan's doing this. It's just him literally being nice and Logan somehow taking that in a mean way, I guess. And right here, Logan is saying that Tommy was begging for his attention, but honestly, like from what I read there, it really didn't seem like he was begging for any of his attention at all. It just like he wouldn't have a simple conversation. Tommy shares his private messages. He says, call me back. I think we should handle this like adults. Logan is not an adult. He literally acts like a man-child. This man has never struggled in his life, it seems like, so he doesn't really know what adulting is, and Tommy is just taking the high road, I guess, by doing the same thing Logan was doing. And this is the one part I don't really agree with Tommy. He says, if the same week I had a daughter, I also lost the beef to Tommyinnit, I would off myself, which, man, that's wild. He's probably mad about this situation, but I understand. But like, bro, that was crazy response right there. So Tommy was pretty heated from this whole interaction, and he actually came out with a long form video on his YouTube channel, and this is what he did.
Today I stared out to the sunset, and I asked myself, what is the YouTube creator economy missing? You know, because we have chocolate, we have drinks, we have little YouTubers, baby photos on USB sticks, but where do we go from here? Right in my pocket. Vapely.
So Tommyinnit is obviously playing a joke at the Lunchly thing and basically saying we don't need this product and it's stupid, and taking a jab at Logan because I mean Logan and KSI and mrbeast all made that product, and it's just funny to see that you can really turn anything into a good point of view if you turn it in a certain way, because that whole entire time in that video he literally just talks about how it's a good thing for his community, and he said he wants his core community to do it. And obviously this is a joke, it's not a real product at all, but it would be hilarious if he did like release something like like that. But if you guys like this video right here, you probably like the video on the screen right now. Hit that sub button, hit that like button.